You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 27. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 give to Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
On 4th down, Wilson. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 31. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. This ball's cut by Pickens. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for the...
He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Mike Williams, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. He's on the move. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here he is on third and long. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on third down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He lets a heater go. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So it'll be 2nd down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Dumped off to his running back.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Pulled in at the 20. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. A run for Warren here to start the 3rd. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Play action, it's Wilson. Buying some time right. Austin's there to haul it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Russ off the play fake. Has it at the 7. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Chris Boswell for the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Boswell on to send this away. Damian Pierce now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down, ball at the 36. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. His kick is drifting, and it's no good. Just couldn't get it inside of that left upright. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 38. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down, here's Russ. He's on the move. And he can't reel it in, incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Russ is cooking again. Escapes the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Texans down by only 3. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air, so that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
To throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. They got it. That's caught for 2, so the fake works out, and they surprise them by adding 2 to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Sims now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he hits the end zone, touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game! Texans facing a big play as they go for 2. Throwing now. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now, get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Austin put in motion right. Gonna start things off with a sweep. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. Hits the 20. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here he is to throw. This is for the ball game. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown, lost.
Forced out to his right. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it.
Good game, nigga.
By Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. So the Texans come away with a road win.
Oh, shit.
For the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from...
Let's go, bro.